Erica, please on your video. You can unmute yourself, Erica.
Okay, already. So can I start now?
Yes, please.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Erica. Let's bring everyone back to 1997. What happened to me before I met Kangen Water? In 1997, I was actually diagnosed with very serious depressions due to my dad's serious illnesses. He had lung cancer and passed away in 1997. So I was looking after him for more than 1 year. Without realizing this, I was already falling into very serious anxiety and panic attack. So my depression actually came, I was diagnosed with anxiety, depression, and panic attack. It was really complicated. I was housebounded for more than 1 year. So during this time, I was actually highly medicated. I was on many types of medications at the same time. It was very high dosage. I couldn't go out from my house. There was only one of my very good friend that looking after me. So if my friend's busy, I will have no food to eat on that day because I was totally depending on my friend. And I couldn't even see my family members. I was cut off to the outside world completely. Until a year later, I was very blessed. I got recovered actually. But unfortunately, I actually had a relapse during a short period of time. But the housebounded problem has left me. So I started looking for a job when I first recovered. But when I had the relapse, it was worse. I actually had OCD. It was very serious OCD. Even though I can go out, I can work, I can see people, but I had a lot of imaginations in my mind. The serious OCD has caused me, kept washing my hands, kept checking on things, had a lot of imaginations within myself. My brain was going out of control. I was overwhelmed with a lot of thinking which had never happened to my life before. So I was really struggling every day. I couldn't shake hands with customer. I couldn't touch the public doors. I cannot go public toilets. So during that time, I had to started seeing doctor and medications again. So the relapse actually happened many times, multiple times in my life because of medications and doctors. I was losing my saving. I couldn't really work. I was facing financial difficulties, in fact. So sometimes I have medications, sometimes I don't have medications. So for the illness like this, you cannot just cut off medications. That's the reason why I had many types of relapse. So that went on for many years. Actually, to put up all together is 20 over years, yeah. But until the recent years, I finally realized one day that I cannot surrender to medications anymore. I need to help myself. So I did a lot of self-help. I did a lot of research on brain. What is going on with my brain? And this, you can see this picture. This is from one of the world famous psychiatrist, Dr. Daniel Amen. In his TED Talk, I took this picture. So he was the first psychiatrist that started doing X-ray on his patient's brain because he didn't agree with just talking to patients and diagnose them with medications. So he started doing scanning for all his patients. So can you imagine, just now that was the OCD brain. Can we go back to the OCD brain? We can see, right, for normal healthy activities, the red colors are the activities. It is supposed to be like this. So when we are healthy, so the OCD patient's brain will be like that. So the red color part are the activities. So it's like the alarm playing in your brain 24 hours a day. So it's totally out of control. You cannot live normal anymore because you have to keep washing your hands, take long shower, checking on things. Maybe you're sleeping halfway. You need to get up to check on your fridge. You need to get up to check on your doors. So it's the normal life is totally gone. And I also found out this really shocked and overwhelmed me. Drug abuse. So can you imagine how's my brain going to be? This is the picture of drug abuse. I've been having drugs for 20 years. So when I found out all this, for more reason, I wanted to help myself without medications. So I went on and on, doing a lot of research about nutrients and other things, but never think about water until the year of 2017. August 28, I will never forget this date. I installed my Kangen machine in my house, SD501. Then this was the medications that I was taking. This is only one type. Yeah, I was on many types of medication. This is just one type of that. It's called Zoloft. So, okay, let's go back to what happened to me when I started drinking 8.5. As you can see, it looks like nothing much, right? But actually, I scratch until you can see my skin, the blood and the white meat inside, and you can see all these toxic actually coming out. It appears on my skin, and I was like, wow. Actually, the only changes I made was water. That's all. It was 8.5. And since it continue, you can see the rest of my picture. It was really terrible, but I wasn't even worried about it. In fact, I was really happy. I was like, what is this water about? So because of that, I continued drinking more and more Kangen water from 8.5 up to 9.5. But that was the time I wanted to do a test myself on this water. So I actually challenged myself. I was taking 3 types of medications. I was still taking that, 150 mg of Zoloft. And at night, I was taking Shuraqua and Remeron, these 2 types. And Zoloft was actually always my main medications. So that time, I actually tested on Remeron and Shuraqua, which is my night medications. I tried not to take the medications, just drinking the water. Because at one time, because of financial situations, my night medications couldn't replenish. So I actually found out that I couldn't sleep for 24 hours. I went on for 72 hours. I was awake. So it is really bad when you cannot sleep naturally. It's really affecting my health, not just mentally, physically. So then when I tested on Kangen water, I actually finally made it. I actually stopped my night medication few months after drinking Kangen water. So it's successful. And up to today, it's about 4 years. I am not on medication at all at night. So and then later on, I took up even more serious challenges, which is Zoloft, my main medications. I need to take 150 mg a day. I failed multiple times with doctors, trying to cut that with doctors. So I always have to go up to 150 mg when I came down to 100 milligram. And today, I'm only taking 50 mg of Zoloft. So now my whole entire day, I just need to take 50 mg of Zoloft for the sake of maintaining and slowly cutting it by just drinking a lot of 9.5. I haven't even really drinking 11.5 though, just 9.5 Kangen water. So I continue drinking lots of water, and not only the medications has successfully cut, I'm not seeing doctor at all, yeah? I'm just taking 50 mg of Zoloft, and I'm having a much more active life. I had a lot of activities, you can see that I was meeting friends, family. Before that, I couldn't go back for Chinese New Year for 20 over years. Can you imagine? 20 over years, I couldn't join Chinese New Year. So, but I went back to see my mom. I went back to see my relatives after 20 over years because of Kangen water. I even managed to have a new mission for my life. So Kangen, to be sharing Kangen water, the goodness of the water, regarding mental and physical health has become my life mission. So what can be more important than that? It is really, because it's been 20 over years, it's a very long story, but the major change, actually the only one thing that I changed was Kangen water. It wasn't any other things. I wasn't seeing any other doctors. So if it's not a water, if it's not because of Kangen water, what else can that be? So from the bottom of my heart, I really hope that people can really take serious thoughts about having good water for their life, because after helping me in my mental health, it helped me in my physical health. Can you imagine holding your urine, your toilet time? When you're outside, you can't go public toilet. It sure will affect the kidney. And when you have a high dosage of medications, you could see just now the brain scan, and also it's very bad because we cannot sleep naturally. So it definitely affects physical health as well, besides mental health. So seriously, I want to convey this message to everyone from the bottom of my heart. Kangen water has really given me back my second chance of living a meaningful life with my life mission. Yeah. So that's all.
Thank you, Erica.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Erica.
Thank
That
you.
was one